You guys need to watch this video before buying the Yeezy 350 MXO because I'll tell you something, guys. This sneaker, everybody's got all wrong. Hey everybody, I am Actorus and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and sneakers. And we're back at it with another sneaker review, and we got the Yeezy 350 MXOs. Before we unbox this bad boy, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's crack open the sneakers. Alright, first I always like to start off by talking about the box. Once again, just your normal everyday Yeezy 350 box. A cardboard look with 350 on the top here and Boost on the side with a sliding opening right here. Woo, remove that wrapping paper and whew, damn, these things are interesting. My first impressions of this sneaker, no one really knows how to feel about these. But I'll tell you something, I think everybody's got them wrong. Everybody's first impression of the sneakers is, no, these are gross, they're ugly, get these away from me. And the market definitely showed that these sneakers kind of bricked on shelves for a little bit. Not a whole lot, I'm pretty sure they're all sold out now, but a little longer than a 350 normally, takes. Now here's a closer look at the Yeezy MXO. It's a little background information. These sneakers released this month, October 2021, with the retail price of an average $220. That is the average price of Yeezy 350s. Glad they're not really changing. Like Jordan brand right now, they keep increasing all their prices, all their sneakers. Don't know why. Nike's doing it too. Don't know why. I mean, I like how Yeezy's kind of keeping them the same. Anyways, this Yeezy is part of like a whole 3 sneaker collection. Really 4 with like the MX Cream, but that's a whole different silhouette. There is the MX Rock, the MX Blue, and then we have this one, which is the MX Oat. This is like the first sneaker I think that released out of that collection. We still gotta wait on the MX Rock, I think coming out December, and the Blue, I'm not really sure when that's releasing. Alright, so this sneaker right here got released with a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people don't like this sneaker, and that's because of the styling. It's got a really unique and crazy styling going on here. So let's go over that, starting with the sole of the sneaker. We have kind of a cream outsole right here, kind of a darker cream, and it's a normal 350 outsole, so we have exposed, jagged boost right here, a big boost section right there, really soft boost, never gets old. And then in the top portion, we have the Boost logo itself. I don't know why that's not focusing, but yeah, the Boost logo right there. Swoop it up to the midsole of the sneaker, all translucent midsole going on here. You can see the Boost right through that, with a bunch of jagged lines going through the whole entire midsole. And the midsole is actually lighter than the outsole, done in more of that kind of that oat color that goes with the general theme of the sneaker. Swooping up to the uppers of the sneaker, now this is what's causing all the commotion. Okay, first off, there's a lot of colors going on here, alright? It seems like it has a base color of that oat with a bunch of orange, yellow, and blue swirls just covering the entire upper. All these colors are done, of course, in that lovely prime net. Super soft, super strong too, awesome. It's also what makes the Yeezy so light and comfortable. Man, I love prime net, such a cozy feeling material for a sneaker. Anyhow, but just look at this. There's just so much going on here. It's almost completely random with no flow, out of control, chaos colors here. And this is why people don't like it, man. The colors they don't like, they all look off to people. They think it looks like confetti, some, vomit, unicorn shit is what some people call it, man. A lot of things, but I think they're all looking at it the wrong way. This is called the MX Oat. So I'm thinking about, kind of like a natural feel here. And it does feel like a natural feel because some areas of the sneakers stick out more than others. Like, it's very three-dimensional. Like, I'm going to show you that up close right now. A lot of areas kind of pop up more than others. It's detail like that which makes the sneaker awesome. And I look at it as more like a fine wood grain. Wood, there's a lot of imperfections. Some parts stick out more than others. And that's what I'm seeing here. And if you look at it like that, man, this sneaker is honestly super beautiful. I mean, wow. It's almost like a kind of like a cosmic tree, as I like to call it. Like something like some sort of like some sort of tree that is out of this world from a different planet, and you're just shaving it down and revealing all these colors, man. I mean, wow. This has got to be probably my favorite 350 of the year. I'm going to say that now and wait until the Belugas come out, and I'm probably going to say that one's the best Yeezy of the year, but right now it's this one. A lot more details about the styling I haven't covered yet is the translucent stripe going down the side. This is not primed, this is mesh, and I like the translucent stripe actually, because you get to see what kind of sock you're wearing and stuff, and you can actually use your socks to add a little bit more color to the sneaker if you want, or you want to keep it simple and just have white, you can do that as well. But throw on some like crazy color socks, man, it kind of make the sneaker stick out a little more. Also, this Yeezy has a pull tab in the back done, and also that translucent mesh, but it's not fully translucent. As you can see, you can definitely tell that this thing is colored in kind of like the same oat style. Also, something I almost forgot to mention, it says this sneaker doesn't really have that awesome, down the middle stripe that it has. It has a little bit of stitching, but not a whole lot. It's not as present on some other Yeezys that we've gotten. Really missed that, and I think that's kind of a missed opportunity. I mean, they could have had like multicolored, stitching going up the top to the back, kind of give it more of that crazy feel to it, but they just kept it almost simple on this one, even though the rest of the Yeezy is obviously not simple. Also, while I'm on the middle of the sneaker, let's talk about the laces of this sneaker. They're done in the rope style, as all 350s are, but this one is kind of a little different. It kind of has a little bit of multi-layering going on here. So like the inner layer is that oat, but it kind of has a translucent clear outer layer for the laces. A little bit hard to see in the camera, but it kind of threw me off a little bit. I thought they were like reflective or sparkling a little bit. I don't know, just something interesting that I wanted to point out. More of that oat color for the sock liner of the sneaker coming to the inside. It's all pretty much oat with the insole saying Adidas Yeezy on it. With kind of like a dark red text on it. The Adidas stripes on the back are done also in like a darker beige color, with everything else just being oat. And yeah, that about rounds up the styling of the sneaker. Really interesting. When you see it in photos, I can justify why people are saying that, these are not it, they're kind of ugly. Once you get them in hand and look at it closer, you're like, yo, this is actually a kind of really dope sneaker. It's got a unique style with plenty of awesome like little three-dimensional details. If I had to give this sneaker a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this sneaker an 8.5. Almost reaches a 9. Alright, but I think it deserves a 8.5. It's more than great, but it's not really amazing. It's still a little out there. It's not too much out there, but it's borderline for me. I feel like when people figure out how to style this sneaker and start posting them more, I think that's when these sneakers are going to go crazy. Because with the oat kind of color here, I think this will go really well with vintage clothing, and vintage clothing is really in right now. Like any style of vintage joggers, oversized pants, I think this will all go well with this sneaker. Essentials hoodies will go well with this sneaker, that kind of cream essential hoodie that they have. That would be good, the Fear of God hoodies. Like how I would style this sneaker, man, I would definitely go with the gray sweatpants route, some vintage gray sweatpants, or just maybe some normal ones, but definitely a vintage tee, like those like Los Angeles or Arizona tees, or maybe essentials, something like that. Maybe throw in like an oversized jacket with it. That would look really, really nice. And if you have made the decision to buy this pair now, go true to size. Actually, size up just a little bit. I find that Yeezys fit a little bit snug, so I like to go half size up. That's just me. Everybody's feet is different, so try a pair of 350s before buying, obviously. And also, Yeezys, they're really comfortable. You can wear this all day. Now, let's talk about the future of the sneaker. Where this sneaker is heading. Right now, the StockX prices are pretty much all under $300. High $200, but under $300. Around $260 to $280. For these sneakers, probably even less now from the making of this video. And I think once people are starting to see this sneaker on feet, the prices will probably jump up a little bit. I think they might hit the low $300 range and maybe the mid $300 range, and that's really about it. I don't really see these sneakers being a $400 sneakers, to be honest, because it's just so mixed right now in the sneaker community. But I could see a big jump soon, and then these sneakers are probably gonna hit that mark and stay there. And yeah, I think that And yeah, that really there all is to it to the sneaker. And yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said for this sneaker. So the Yeezy Boost 350 MX Oats. What'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm. And last but certainly not least, subscribe. I'm going to exit off this video with some on feet footage, so you guys enjoy.